What's good, y'all? I just woke up. It's a little bit later today. It's about 9 a.m. A little past 9 a.m. I can't lie, man. I'm exhausted, bro. I mean, I'd say my sleep hasn't been the best, especially since I've been back home. Because my neighbors are just fucking loud. And I'm also just a little more stressed out. You know what I mean? Being in this shithole, but it's all right, man. We're making it. We're still getting the video recorded. I just but I just really, I just don't know what to talk about right now. I really don't know what to talk about. I was like very, very inspired to make that video yesterday about the lagooning and stuff, but now my my spark is gone, you know, and that's just how it is. You're gonna have those days where you're just like, man, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't feel like doing this shit. I really didn't feel like doing this shit. I still don't feel like doing this shit, but I'm doing it anyways because I told myself, I made myself a promise that I would do this every day until something worked out, until I figured out, like, not the solution, but something that's gonna, lead me to like running my own YouTube channel that's actually gonna, be able to help others, but also help myself. You know what I mean? And I think it already is helping because it's like, no matter what I do in the day, I have at least one goal that I can accomplish immediately as soon as I wake up, and it's this. You know what I mean? It's this going for a walk and then recording myself. I don't have to record myself while walking, but it's just more convenient. I'm just knocking out two of my goals as soon as I wake up. But yeah, and it's more rewarding when you're tired. I mean, the more tired you are, the more rewarding it is. But because you're like, damn, I really pushed through that. But also, I'm still making progress though. I will say that the scale is still going down. I was able to hit the gym yesterday, and basically I did all my goals except one, but it's because I mainly because I had to do some other shit that I wasn't expecting to take 3 hours, but it took 3 hours. But thankfully, I'm very blessed. I should be having a working laptop, like a very good laptop too. So like, anytime I'm away from home, well, I mean, I can do this when I'm away from home. This is just on my phone. But for my other videos, or like if I wanted to edit these videos and make them a little higher quality, or if I wanted to, have like a better microphone, because I do have a microphone, and I was away from home, like out of town, I could work on that without having to take my whole damn computer. Especially if I was out of state. Like, I don't even know if they would let me take my fucking computer. Like it's not like my computer's big. It's a lot of pieces to the setup, and I just don't think it would be worth it. But yeah, I really wonder what people think. God damn, bro, this is hurting my arm. I don't know if I'm a pussy, bro, but holding this camera is not easy. Like, holding it up, I gotta get my arm a break. But yeah, I wonder what people think when they see me. I really don't care what they think. Like, I might care in the moment, but I don't really care what I think overall, because I mean, you know what I mean? Who gives a shit? I'm doing something for myself, so they can think whatever they want. But yeah, what I would hope is that people would see me and they're like, oh, cool, that guy's making YouTube videos. Yeah. But yeah, I said I didn't care, but I still paused the video just to say good morning to somebody. But that's not the point, okay? The point is that the more I do this, the more I subject myself to this self-inflicted uncomfortableness, then you know, the more comfortable I'm gonna get with it myself. Like, there's just people just chilling out here, bro, just not saying shit. They're just sitting in front of their apartments. I'm just like, you know, who cares, bro? Anyways, enough of that. I was just trying to hype myself up. I say I've been pretty consistent. I haven't been eating too much sugar, except like Sunday I ate a little bit more, but my calories have been dialed in, bro. 8 days, the last 8 days, I've been on the 2100 calories. I have not cheated on it. So, you know, my weight's going down. I weighed in at like 143, which is it's pretty light. I really didn't want to get that low on the scale because, you know, I've built a lot more muscle than the initial time that I was cutting, but I'm actually like very close to the amount of weight I was, and that's just very surprising to me because I thought that after me bulking, like I would be like low-key, I was expecting to be like 10 more pounds, but that was completely wrong. I'm literally like, I'm 143 right now, so, and when I was like 10% body fat, I was 139. So, well, according to my scale, I don't know how accurate that is, but it said I was 139, which is like victim weight. But I guess I'm victim weight right now because I'm 143. But apparently I was 10% body fat. I don't know how the fuck that was possible. I feel like that was wrong. That doesn't seem right. But I was definitely lean, probably leaner than I am now. But 10% is kind of crazy, dude. But that's the goal. 10% was crazy, but it's achievable by basically anyone. Anyone can achieve 10% body fat, but it takes time. You either go on an extreme deficit and starve yourself, and you're just suffering for like a much shorter amount of time, but it's like way worse, and you're like low-key like feeling like you're gonna pass out and shit all the time, like I did, or you do it in a more realistic way that's gonna preserve your muscle better too, and you have a less of a deficit, but still a pretty good deficit, and you'll still get to the same place. It'll just take a little bit longer. Keep on running into people. I usually don't run into people when I'm doing this. What am I talking about? I've only done this, like, this is my 3rd time doing this, so I usually run into people, but I swear the first time I did this, I didn't run into anyone, so who knows. Damn, it's getting kind of fucking hot, bro, I can't lie. Like, it felt good as soon as I walked out here, but now that I'm finishing up this second lap, it's hot as balls, dude. And I'm running out of space again. I mean, I have like 51 minutes worth, so I'm chilling for now, but let me just cut to when I do the physique check, because I got limited space. Bro, I just seen the funniest shit, bro. As soon as I walked up to my door, I look over to my left, and in the middle of the fucking apartment complex, like I'm talking on the sidewalk, somebody's just pulled up with their car. Like I dead ass, like they just drove up. Like, bro, they're in the middle of the fucking apartment complex with their car. Like they just drove up onto the sidewalk, and they're just chatting. They're just chatting like it's another Tuesday, pulling up onto the driving into the middle of an apartment complex. You know, because you know that's what we do around here. But physique check. It's hard to get my whole. I gotta like turn it down more. There we go. Physique check. Really, I mean, I've had the upper abs. What I'm working towards the most is the lower abs. As you can see, they're coming in. Still pretty, looking more defined. I mean, I was already defined. What I'm not really looking for is like the definition of like or like I'm already defined, like upper body wise, like upper body and shit. But you know, really what I'm trying to do is get rid of this last layer of fat, and that's honestly the hardest part. This last layer of fat to get down to 10% body fat, but we're getting very close. As you can see, it's almost there. Like it's literally like you can kind of see the frame. The frame is developing. Arms. I feel like my arms are looking a little smaller. Striations though, I can still see the shoulders, bro. The shoulders and shit. Shoulders are crazy. I do not skip shoulders, bro. I do not skip shoulder day. See a little bit of chest striations. You know what I mean? Okay, that's enough. That's enough flexing. I usually don't do that much flexing when I do this, but yeah. I'm about to make breakfast real quick, and this lighting is so bad, dude. Every angle is bad. I swear, dude. But yeah, I'm about to make breakfast real quick. I'm pretty exhausted, but no gym today. Just a lot of walking, honestly. Because I have time, you know, before work. I'm just gonna do a lot of walking and try to edit one of my other YouTube videos on my other channel, my gaming channel, and I'm gonna see y'all.